We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty baseball between Loch Ness and Chicago. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Dragons, the center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball. Ball one, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. 3-0 now. 3-0 pitch. Is in there for strike one.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. Into the box now, Jose Altuve, leadoff man at third following the triple to kick things off. So he'll try to bring him home here. Altuve is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
A bouncer to the left side. Ripken comes up with it. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The tag, and he is out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank.
Thomas.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch in the air now out to right field. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jose.
No balls and 1 strike. A windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single. So digging in now, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board. Yes. In now, Giancarlo Stanton as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense. They better get it going.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Sir Dudenstein, Cowboy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Acuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
Leading off for
first pitch on its way.
The left fielder, Ronald.
A ball and no strikes.
Jr.
Popped him up. Ripken is there. 1 away. Digging in now, Tim Koo will swing it from the left side right here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Schwarber makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Finley will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Kyle Schwarber.
Base hit into right center. Striding in, number 8. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Number 8 becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Schwarber, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and a lively fastball from Wood, and that's strike 3. Stepping in, Nolan Ryan.
The pitcher.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
And he'll just try and throw off the pitcher as that's in for strike 1. Still bunting here, but he pulls it back for strike 2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Wood looks back. Now comes home. In there, no balls and a strike. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
The shortstop, Francisco.
Hit out toward second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. The pitcher, Kerry Wood, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Schwarber is there. Makes the play, one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ichiro Suzuki. Second at bat for him here. He tripled and later scored to lead off the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Finley is there. And the inning is over. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1 from Wood. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Two pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. This is on the ground over to first. Thomas scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Sir Dudenstein, Cowboy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that's the third out. Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Christian Yelich.
Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
A ball and a strike. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Finley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. And he lays off there 1-0.
Zero.
1-1. Popped him up. Altuve is under it. And the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The third baseman.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He singled his last time up. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And that's ball 3 now, as it just misses below the zone.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Change up a little bit inside. 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only...
And the third baseman makes the play. Leading off the inning, Tim Koo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around. He's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first down. So a runner at first with 1 out now. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in, Kerry Wood flied out in his first at-bat, so making it 0 for 1 so far. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Stanton will reach out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. He drew a walk his first time up.
The pitcher.
Swinging a ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Weak grounder down the line at third. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lindor takes it in, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throw into second. And not in time as the run scores. So here's the cleanup hitter, Sir Dudenstein, Cowboy. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You could pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Yelich. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-1 to Schwarber. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Cowboy over at second. Bryant at first. 2 out in the inning. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force in the side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Finley is there. 1 down. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Here's a look over to first. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 35.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Line towards center field. Finley is there. 2 gone. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So striding in, it's safe to say is one of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. Home run. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Francisco.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Ripken over to his left, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, number 8. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Line drive to center field. Number 51 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Ready now, Steve Finley. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Joey Gallo will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Jose Alvarado enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Devin Travis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting.
He's set. Here it comes.
Baseman.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play. Johnny Venters is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Josh Donaldson is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit, so a good job off the bench to get him started here in the 7th. Digging in and looking for more, Ichiro Suzuki. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Working for the punch out and the offering. Weak grounder down the first baseline. The 0-2 once more. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time and just. Raisel Iglesias gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
The first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
The 1-0 home. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Digging in once again, Sir Dudenstein, Cowboy. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. In is Christian Yelich. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Into the box now, Frank Thomas. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ripken is there on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ronald Acuna. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Jose Leclerc enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ripken onto the grass. He's there to track it down. And at the plate, Chris Bryant. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The third baseman.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. To short, hit hard. To his left, Lindor. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fouled away. Bouncer up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The center fielder.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Steve Finley, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Popped up. Iglesias waits on it, but it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Tim Koo, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Third baseman.
Stepping up now, Nolan Arenado. It was a walk in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there's 2 down. Into the box, Francisco Lindor. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there. Goose Gossage enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Matt Carpenter will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Lofton going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Arenado will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And a dive, but he's back in. That one's in there, 3-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 5.